Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back, my beautiful soul, tribe, family, newcomers. Listen, maybe you heard about this platform. Maybe you've never heard about this platform. Whatever the case, whatever the circumstance, everything is in divine timing. We are absolutely operating on a very high frequency. So that's a good sign. If you came across this platform now, that's a really good sign. You absolutely could be going through a very beautiful ascension in the middle and the beginning of retrograde, y'all. Ooh, isn't that nice to be in retrograde and you got favor? That's what I just heard. Retrograde is showing us favor. So let's get into this energy. Hi there, retrograde. What is the deal? What is going on, universe? You're in this Buddhist energy, y'all. Some of y'all are meditating more. You're in a Zen state of mind. Retrograde is showing you favor and you're in a Zen state of mind. Listen, I love this for us. Clarify this energy. Okay. You got a karmic friend that is still trying unsuccessfully to come up against you, okay? This could be a friend of me, ex-friend of me, family, whatever. Somebody you left out in the cold. Somebody that's holding a grudge. It ain't working, okay? With Zen state of mind and the universe showing you favor, retrograde showing you favor, somebody doesn't have a chance in hell, quite literally, to penetrate your beautiful aura. That's what I just heard. Give me one more card, Holy Spirit. One more card. Yes, very interesting energy. It's like whoever this person is, they are literally committed to being a chaos agent, a home wrecking energy, home wrecker. Somebody is out here wrecking their own house, tearing down their own home. That's what I just heard. We're going to be pulling from the Kipper-ish. Okay. Shout out to the intuitive gang. God bless the hands of the man that made these cards. I love them. They are some of my favorite cards here in Spiritual Court. Yeah, look, you already know it. I can't make it up. You got High Priest here. Okay. There's a little bitty, tiny little fly, like the little fly, like where'd it come from? Nobody knows. Could be a monitoring spirit. So somebody could be watching you, karmic friend, and you're in the Zen state of mind. Okay. And the more peaceful you get, the more pissed off they get. Occupation, something that you do for work with the High Priest energy. You already know this intuitively. Okay. Clarify. Who's this person? Why are they in spiritual court? Why are they in spiritual court? What is the deal? Because you're coming up as somebody very committed. Okay, here's the funny part. You're coming up in an intuitive energy. This is like my Ace of Wands energy. Okay. Intuitive Kev. That represents you going within. Your intuition is spot on. You're in this boss energy. You could be feeling quite creative. Okay. Yeah, I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're in this Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles energy. You're about your money. You're about your stability. And somebody's really mad about it because they're not able to wreck your house, wreck your home. Somebody could be tearing down their own house. Yeah, look, they're running from their house. This is like nasty energy. What is this abandonment energy? Somebody's running from karma? Clarify running from karma. Somebody could be running from karma, child. Yeah, running from karma. Ooh, this is not a pretty picture. So whoever this karmic friend is, past person, frenemy, enemy, whatever, they're not well with their inner me's. Their energies are not high frequency. They could be getting like evicted. This says, please help, poverty, abandonment, or they're running from their house or abandoning some type of financial responsibility when it comes to their stability. And I feel like you're totally disconnected. Yeah, I just heard, that's just not my problem. That's just newcomers. Sometimes we have a little tarot musical, and sometimes I sing when the spirit hits me to sing. Listen, somebody's like abandoning their home. What's going on? Breaking up happy homes, chaos agent. So somebody was trying to cause chaos in your house, but your home is still standing. I just heard, I'm still standing. Yeah. It's a karmic feminine, karmic friend, karmic ex, karmic whatever. Spirit says quite literally, the shit is hitting the fan. Somebody's shatting themselves. Somebody's life is very shatty, very shitty. They want pity. What is going on? It's a karmic ass friend. Yeah, look, endings in the reverse. So what they wanted for you is now happening to them, literally, like down to the very detail. Somebody was evil on you and you're in this Zen state of mind. You intuitively know this, and that's pissing them off. You're still standing, that's pissing them off. Somebody's committed to being pissed off to the highest points of festivity for reasons that maybe they know, maybe they don't know, doesn't matter, because now they have to wallow in the energy. They have to marinate in it. They have to soak in it, soak up all that karmic ass energy. Who's this person? Yeah, look, they going cuckoo batshit crazy. Okay, so, oh, excuse me. I don't know if I wanted to sneeze or cough. Hold on. Let me wet my whistle, my throat chakra. I feel like this person is angry that the truth is coming out, that your intuition is telling you exactly what's going on with them. But quite literally, you know, you're aware, but you don't give a damn. It's not like you're like, yeah, this is happening to you. You don't care. You're aware of their karma, though. But it's like you're so focused on something good, and this is just causing more conflict. Damn. A chaos agent. Somebody could be fighting in their home. Somebody could be abandoning their home. Like, what is the deal here? What is the deal with this person? And I feel like you're untouched. Yeah, your ancestors showed up. Not today, Satan. Not tomorrow. Not the next day. Yeah, Satan's plans have been canceled for your life. You made it successfully through some type of an ascension. Your ancestors popped out. So let me show you something real quick. And the universe showed up to spiritual court, and you got North Node energy, big boss energy. Your intuition is what's guiding you, and you don't have any endings to your new beginnings, because endings is in the reverse. So this person could have been like wishing for your downfall. Damn, all their karma is here. Y'all get ready for retrograde, because I feel like every karmic situation is just about to get exposed. Yeah, big soulmate energy. So this could have been a karmic contract, something that you closed out. Whatever it is, you closed it out. You sailed to calmer waters. You navigated intuitively. We're guided by source. And you're in your North Node. And your ancestors was like, I don't think so. Like, we're not on spin cycle with the bullshit. We're not going to do that again. We've already got those lessons. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, look, big evil. Oh my God. This backfired so fast, like so fast, faster than I think this person could have even imagined. Jealousy and envy in the reverse absolutely constitutes and or is comparable rather here in spiritual court to the evil eye energy. Somebody's evil eye got dotted and all the T's were crossed. This is a wrap. Jealousy and envy. Somebody was like mad because you are in this boss energy. You're in your North Node, soulmate energy. You're loving on yourself. You're connected to the divine ancestors. The spirit realm loves you. Somebody comment down below. All the Holy Spirits love me. The spirit realm loves the divine collective. You know, when I was meditating, just a little bit of a commercial break real quick here in spiritual court. Newcomers, sometimes we have commercial breaks. You will know when you are experiencing one. And congratulations. If you made it this far into the reading, you're surviving your first commercial break. Needless to say, when I was talking to the ancestors and just the spirits in meditation, I heard you matter, you matter. Because I was praying, I said, Spirit, you know, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing now? Like, is there something else you want me to do? Y'all will notice that I'm putting in more work for people in the memberships, people that are really going through their ascension, you know, just to provide more like education and just readings to just clarify things that need to be closed out. And I heard quite clearly, you matter. And then I heard shadow, shadow. And I'm like, okay. So then I sat with that energy. You know, the spirit realm is interesting the way I channel messages by way of being a medium. Sometimes because they are spirit, they will give us messages that seem distorted, but you kind of, it's like you have to put it together. It's like a parable. So I'm like, shadow. So I went into the word shadow. I said, oh, shadow realm, dark night of the soul, retrograde, the valley of the shadows of death. So right now, what was hidden in the shadows is now being illuminated. And when I tell you all the spirits, all the ancestors are rocking and rolling with us, when you get to a level where the angels and the demons come to you and be like, look, this is what they doing. You like, what? That's crazy. You know you done made it, okay? There's not a demon in hell that can be used against us in spiritual court, in a court of law, in the 3D, 5D and above. And that's coming straight up out the spirit realm, y'all. That's what the spirits told me. I'm like, oh my God. You know, when I sit with the spirits, I've been sitting with the spirits all my life since I was in New Orleans, Louisiana. But listen, they talk to me straight up and down. So whatever this is, they're telling us what they're saying is all is well. You matter. You matter to your bloodline, to the spirit realm. Not only are you breaking generational curses, but you're vindicating lost souls that needed to be set free. Okay. Something like that. All right. A lot of people that were unfortunately unalive due to spell work, their lives were cut short. So some of them were wandering souls, y'all. They didn't transition completely. They stuck around. They stayed in houses. They haunted houses. They haunted family members because they passed away in an untimely matter. That's like premature death. So now, as the soul tribe, you know, for you high vibrational readers, healers, you represent them. It's almost like they're seeking counsel with you. So you'll start to see certain things. Like sometimes my lights will flicker. You know, they get my attention. That's all I could tell you. When they got a message, they will pull on me like, look, this is what you need to say. And so I already know I'm married to the divine spirit realm. 11:11 on the clock. Big Marie Laveau energy here. Shout out to Marie Laveau. Listen, so I just needed to implement that on a commercial break. But overall energy, you matter, collective. Your ascension matters. Your prosperity matters. This is the transfer of wealth and power on a spiritual inheritance level. When the spirit realm walks with you, and somebody goes to try to do magic, dark energy work, or project onto you, baby, they got not just 3D issues, they have a spirit realm issue. Ugh. When the spirit's on your ass, oh, honey, your little flying monkeys are in the reverse. They done turned all your little flying monkeys up and got them hanging by one big ass flying monkey ass, booger wolf ass, gossiping ass toe. Whoever this is, their life is falling apart. I don't even know how they could manage to schedule any time to gossip about you. I don't know how they could still be in conflict over the fact that you're in this boss energy. It's really unfortunate. This is what the spirits are telling me. Clarify, Holy Spirit. It's unfortunate because you're somebody that's in your north node. You decided to love on yourself, self-love, and you got love offers coming in. You're coming up as a healer. Starseed energy. You matter. You're very important to the spirit world. Okay, collective. Yeah, they're saying divine collective. All of you are important to the spirit world. Yeah, so these are the people that right now are vibrating high in spite of. You could be playing a lot of music. You could be dancing. I got chills all over my body. Beautiful spiritual energy here, y'all. There's a lot of ancestors that are really, really pleased. Even the ones that had a hard earthly experience, the energy, I'm channeling straight up out the ancestors. Even the ones that had a difficult earthly experience, the ones that came before you, okay, let's just call them, maybe they were once angry ancestors. I see a lot of ancestors going into the light. A lot of them are ascending. A lot of them feel like they can rest in peace, okay, because that's what it's meant to happen. So when you got people that disrupt the spirit realm, yeah, when they disrupt the spirit realm or they go conjure, leave them spirits alone. They want to rest. They want peace. They want to pass over. Some of these spirits, though, y'all, I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling. And we went off on a whole nother reading, child, in the middle of this one here, because the karmic person, whatever they got going on, is over. The spirits are really tormenting these people, quite literally. They can't sleep at night. They could be seeing things, paranormal activity. The spirits are really having a really good time. Is what they telling me. Like they having a really good time breaking down all these false narratives, honey, and exposing these people for who they are. One has to be a little bit more careful about what they say about somebody that's chosen, and also what they say about somebody that is not bothering them. Just in this self-love energy, the universe loves that, the spirit realms loves that, the ancestors love that. So you're setting some ancestors free. I got chills all over. This is really a nice feeling. Thank you, ancestors. This is like them saying that they're pleased with the work that we're doing. Buddhist energy, something about meditating, getting grounded, your chakras and your breathing. Ooh, come through. You're in this unbothered energy. Unbothered also means untouched by some type of karmic ass BS. Clarify the flying monkeys in the reverse and jealousy in the reverse. So somebody's being exposed for being jealous. So if they were talking about you, people could be looking at them like, you crazy, you lying, you a liar. Like, you just mad because your life ain't going good. It's like somebody coming along with some piping hot gossip, some tea, some lukewarm ass energy. And it's like people are starting to see this person to be a hater because they're watching you go into this self-love. It's like people are saying, like, this person not talking about you. Why are you talking about them like that? And they're watching this person's life fall apart. So this person's being exposed for being a hater, jealous, karmic, envious. You're somebody that's in this love energy, self-love. So I can only assume that you gave this person a lot of love and they showed you hate. And now they trying to, yeah, look, now they thinking about the friendship because their life is falling apart. Somebody could be thinking like, you could have helped this person or just been very helpful in their life and they tried to stab you in the back. You could have just given them good advice, or you could have been there for them, or maybe you lended them an ear. When you have a friend that answers the phone and they pray for you and pray with you or help you work something out, this does not mean enable you to continue going on in a karmic ass cycle, not a draining situation. That's not what I'm referring to. But somebody's thinking about how nice you were to them. But look at what it took. It took for their own shit to backfire on them. Every word they spoke, everything they said about you that wasn't right or real or just nasty, it's now something that they have to be reminded of. And I feel like with achievement in the reverse, life is not lifing for them and they're mad because it is for you. Yeah, look, obsession. Somebody was obsessed with painting this false narrative about you out of jealousy and envy. That's a nasty energy. You got love spell in the reverse. Child, I know you lied. Love spell in the reverse is like somebody want you to have sympathy for them. This is not like a love romantic. I'm getting like a karmic frenemy, karmic. It says karmic feminine, karmic femme. So this is a feminine energy. Love spell in the reverse. They could have tried to do something spiritually to kind of sweeten you up after they talked about you and you were aware of it. They hate the fact that your intuition is on point. Somebody is like, why you got to be so on point? I had planned to come back in and smile in your face and all the time stab you in the back. They smile in your face all the time. They want to stab you in the back. Backstabbers. This is somebody that is mentally and emotionally unstable. It is clear. You could have picked up on that energy before detaching. What is it that y'all want to tell me, Holy Spirits? Because I feel some pressing from my ancestors. Yeah, they're saying something about your pathway is protected. Your destiny. You're in alignment. This was really your protection. Is you didn't feed into what you knew somebody was saying behind your back. Smile in your face all the time. They wanted to take your face and the audacity. Love spelling the reverse. This person don't love nobody. They don't love life. So how could they come towards you in this self-love energy? They're being blocked by the spirit realm. Yeah, they got some type of health concerns. So somebody really did something. Or somebody's just worried sick. Clarify mental, emotional, unstable, and health concerns. Somebody could be really needing to go get some type of mental help. Like straight up and down. Like they need to go and get some type of mental help. Why am I saying that, spirit? Yeah. The truth is coming out by way of divination. I can't make it up that you're a nice person. Okay, nice guy. Big divine masculine energy. So you got a karmic feminine that was trying to come up against you. You're in this self-love energy, beautiful feminine energy, whoever you are, divine masculine, or you could be a feminine in this boss feminine masculine energy. You're balanced in both. That's what I just heard. Clarify mentally and emotionally unstable. Yeah, this person is crazy. This person is crazy. You're in alignment. I'm telling you, somebody is meditating. Somebody is going into nature. You could just be sitting quiet in solitude, breathing. You like are stretching, you're meditating, whatever this is, keep doing it. This is what the spirits are saying. This is what the Holy Spirits are saying. It's something about abuse. Somebody could be going through like domestic violence with the karmic masculine. Look at the karmic masculine and karmic feminine. But they're mad at you. It's like, damn, what the hell is going on here? This is somebody, this is giving misery loves company. Their life is just not good. But this says breaking up happy homes, chaos agent. So this could have been like a projection. And you got pathway and the ancestors, North Node, you are very, very protected. Somebody comment down below. I am so divinely protected. I wish the devil would. And even if I did wish it, the devil couldn't. The devil is getting its ass beat in everybody that signed up to work for the enemy. Whatever this is, somebody got so much going on. They got so much going on. Karmic masculine. They just, yeah, karmic masculine. And you know what's so interesting? The more you stay in this self-love energy, you're attracting a soulmate twin flame energy. This could be people, friends, neighbor. Like twin flame is not always romantic, although it could be with love offer. It could be all of the above. Spirit is saying yes, yes, and yes. Something about you matter. Yeah, big Jezebel energy. Somebody was out here trying to like really like completely destroy you and they're pissed off. I'm telling you, somebody did some type of magic and they're shocked. Look at awakening. Coming to the realization of something. Clarify awakening. Divinity. I'm telling you, somebody ascended to a level that is not a joke. like like if you really want to get hurt, I wouldn't try to attack none of these starseed people. Okay, healers, Reiki healers. When I tell you the universe got so much love for the divine collective, I will include myself as Shay, honey. Listen, divinity, like you're somebody that the spirit realm absolutely adores you. Like I'm getting an enamored energy. And not only that, you're setting some ancestors free. Like if you had some tormented ancestors, or if they just had a hard earthly life, by way of you loving yourself, you're activating this self-love within your DNA. It's like, what am I seeing? So much light around you, your pathway, your destiny, good business. Your ancestors want you to focus on a business because this is giving boss energy. Yeah, North Node, like it's all good in North Node, soulmate. Whatever this is, retrograde is taking care of it. Somebody is off of the chain, honey. Third party sitch. Look at the two people in front. Look at him. He's so happy. She's so happy. And then you got Booger Wolf. Look at Booger Wolf. Let me see how I can figure out how to wipe the smiles off their face. You old Booger Wolf. You can't even wipe yourself if you, okay. Had a baby wipe. Listen, 22:44 on the timer. Yeah, this is about your union. It's like everything is going well for you. And they're angry because the veil is thinning over something that they were doing that they were trying to cover up. That's what I just heard. Yeah, there was like a little monitoring spirit here. You're coming out as somebody that's a sweetheart, kind, loving, and caring. Child, I love this energy. Held in high honor. The ancestors popped out in spiritual court today, and this person has been blocked by the universe, by your ancestors, by your energy, by your ascension. They're just blocked, honey. They're blocked. And if they're blocked and they were sending you all this energy, look at all these reverse cards. Achievement in the reverse. That's like 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Jealousy and envy. It backfired. Everything they said about you is now resonating with them. You got to really be careful when you speak about people. You know, I lost a lot of what I thought were connections because I didn't want to gossip about people. Once I saw the way people would turn on certain people around me, I would walk away from them because I'm like, if you saying this about this person and this person is not talking about you, this is what I would be thinking in my mind. I'm like, you got to be saying something about me. And I'm telling you, I would remove myself immediately. I'd be like, all right, y'all, well, I'm going to go. They'd be like, oh, I'm like, As soon as I left, I knew they were talking about me. I said, this is not my cup of tea. It's not my energy. I came in love and light. Like, I walk away. I don't have time because life is so good. Like, why would you be talking about somebody? We've all had a situation that has challenged us, right? So it's like when you get people that are so, so unhappy with themselves, so tormented. Why would you be sitting up talking about somebody in their life? Why? It doesn't make any sense. Needless to say, we're going to dig a little bit deeper into this energy, okay, and just see what's going on, because I feel like somebody is thinking about you, but they talk so bad about you that they don't even know what to say. Isn't that crazy? You got to be careful. When you burn bridges with good people, I promise you, they going to feel it. One thing is for sure that I've learned in my experience of people crossing me or stabbing me in the back or whatever it is they never forget how you made them feel. They could lie on you, they could talk about you, but guess what? You and them know the story. You know what you did for them. You know how nice you were to them. Give me current energy, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, heartbreak. I can't make this up. Somebody is sitting up having to deal with their heart chakra. This person is probably having to face themselves, their intentions for the first time in their life. Even if they're not willing to do it, they have to face themselves. Heartbreak, brokenhearted. You're in this Buddhist energy. You don't give a damn, single and self-sufficient. I can't make it up, and somebody's getting karma. Bad news. I can't make this up. When I tell you whoever this person is, people are, these groups, whatever this is, look at bad news. Because we saw abandonment. We saw poverty. We saw them walking away from their house. This person, everything they did, let me tell you something about karma and cause and effect. Even when the karma comes back, it never comes back the way you sent it out if it was negative. And if it was positive. If you sow a good seed, you get that back times 10, times 100, times 1,000, just good karma, good news. But if you sow bad seeds, it comes back worse. Because one, you broke spiritual law. Two, you were envying somebody that was trying to show you love, and you was just a karmic batshit crazy ass friend in the background. Look at you. They mad. You got a side hustle. It's generating some type of money with side hustle. Somebody could do hair. Okay. Maybe you wash cars. Maybe you got a detail business. Maybe you got whatever this is you got going on. And it's something that you're really good at. Somebody could have shunned what you had going on. When you realize you're in the presence of a hater, and you don't share your you don't share your ideas. You're like, okay, you a hater. Spirit to tell you, don't even speak on that yet until you give birth to it. Yeah, don't talk about it. It's the kind of person that was trying to stop something that you had going on, or maybe they knew about your side hustle. Maybe they gossiped about you, like, oh, that ain't gonna work. She don't do hair that good. Da 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 da. Or he did that. Whatever. I just see somebody just whole life falling apart. You know, the cat is thirsty, the dog is thirsty, the food tastes nasty, the dishes are dirty, the whole house messed up, and they wanted that energy, that chaos energy, to spill over into your life, but it's not. You're too protected. Yeah, look, you put up a shield of protection. Look at you, rejected. Somebody is rejected. Somebody could also be getting bad news about getting rejected for a new beginning too. Because with poverty, maybe they need money. Maybe they calling and looking for people help. Everybody that this person need help from, they didn't talked about. Shall I know you lied? Somebody said these hoes ain't loyal, and somebody's finding out that a child is not theirs. You got love child in the reverse. Somebody got a whole bunch going on. A whole bunch. Big karmic energy. Big old karmic ass energy. It's too much going on. Meanwhile, yeah, breaking up happy homes. I think they were doing spell work. Gossip is a form of spell work. I can't make this up. Meanwhile, you're in a whole nother energy. You're on a whole nother timeline. Look at this self-love, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. It's a firestorm, though, brewing in somebody's life. They got heartbreak, bad news, rejected, firestorm, karma, drama, endings, loss, mental breakdown. Big 5150 ass energy. Ciao. Thank you, Most High, that we are protected from this energy. Reconciliation, bitch, I think not. Somebody's thinking about trying to how to come back and talk to you because they need you. Ain't gonna be no reconciliation, honey. Not with no drama and mental illness. Look, I can't make it up. Look what it says. Don't trust this person. And this is a card that I made. It says, don't trust this person. Fake offer. Told you. Somebody gonna try to send you a message, something, call you on the phone if they still got your number. Hey girl, how you doing? Hey guy, what's going on? We know what's going on. We know what you said. The universe know what you said. We know what you did. You're gonna have to marinate in whatever this illusion is, honey. Shattered, Shattered illusions, honey. Exposed. Exposed for being not a good person. You're just not a nice person. Meanwhile, you're in a self-love energy. You're in a protective bubble. Look, karmic tie. This is a karmic situation. A karmic friend. This person taught you something about people. I just heard you figured out that everybody ain't nice because you were nice to this person. And the energy that I'm picking up out of all the people that this person could call, because they ain't loyal to nobody. Yeah, I just heard these hoes ain't loyal. I think out of all the people that they could call, they're thinking about you because you were the nicest. I cannot make this up. Whatever you did for this person, however you helped them, yeah, look. Secluded in the reverse. That's like intuition being blocked. Somebody's not going within. They're not soul searching. They're not looking at themselves. They keep repeating a cycle. All their friendships are the same. Isn't that crazy? All their friendships, like all their friendships could be ending the same. And they're like, wait a minute. Oh, I'm the common denominator. No, they're not looking at themselves as being the common denominator. It can't be all 15 of your friends. Is something wrong with them? They all left you alone? No, you're the problem, sir, ma'am, whatever. Because it says secluded in the reverse, refusing to do self-reflecting, refusing to go within, refusing to just kind of be isolated, to the capacity that you need to see yourself. Better go sit down and talk to yourself and see yourself. Do you see yourself? Romance in a reverse. So somebody's going through like a breakup with a karmic masculine. Remember, karmic feminine and masculine came up. Good child. If you're just now coming into the chat, I don't even know what to say. Please be kind and rewind. If this is resonating with you so far, give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down, a thumbs to the side, child. Somebody is a hitchhiker. Somebody is trying to hitchhike their way away from this karma, honey. Whatever the case, I see somebody like thumbs to the side. Okay. Romance in the reverse. Love life is all over the place. This person is off the chain. Woo, Lord, my goodness. Don't let any friendships like this ever find me. Somebody was trying to trap somebody. So they could be breaking up with a masculine that they tried to trap with a baby. The baby ain't his, child. This says trap. Love child in the reverse. It's not his baby. This karmic person wants to talk to you so bad. Whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you gave this person good advice. Look at how their energy is mirroring back to them. I feel like you gave this person good advice. I feel like you were a nice friend. I feel like you were kind. I feel like you held a space of love and light for this person. Now their whole life is in shambles. He done found out that the love child ain't his, but he's a karmic masculine anyway. This a karmic feminine. Their whole house is in chaos. Somebody's getting bad news. Could be about the house, the rent, the stability, whatever. And they got the nerve to think that they're going to reconcile with you. Like, I was wondering if you could just send me like $20. Like, what? This is the same person that tried to destroy you. Somebody laughed at your side hustle, your boss ideas. That's what I just heard. Yeah, look, you don't give a damn. You're not even giving this person the time of day. Bumping heads in the reverse. Yeah, you see this person is like somebody that is always like, they like conflict. Okay. They call you talking about other people and they call other people talking about you. Now nobody's dealing with this person. Bumping heads in the reverse is like 5 of wands in the reverse, 5 of swords in the reverse. You got exposed for being a raggedy ass friend. Yeah, I miss you. If you don't sit your punk ass down, I miss you not. Somebody misses they miss your camaraderie. They miss you being nice to them as a friend. This person is a disease. That's what I just heard. Yeah, you somewhere living in the moment. You ain't got time. Okay. Give me one more, Holy Spirit, and we're going to get up out this energy because I feel like there's nothing else. Yeah, this person is all over the place. Look, all their secrets are coming out. All these lies that they told was secrets. Yeah, and feelings. Look, didn't I just say you don't give a damn? Feelings is in the reverse. Okay. You don't have nothing to give this person. Whatever you gave them, whatever you shared with them, however nice you were to them, they're thinking about that. And this is absolutely just reflecting back to them and mirroring back to them just how ugly of a spirit they have. They don't like it. But shattered is like illusions. Like nobody's really fooling with this person, y'all. Some people are tired of this person's drama. It's like you see this person calling you like, every time that you pick up the phone, they got something wrong, or it's been 2, 3, 4, 5 years. They've been going through it with somebody and it's just too much. at some point, one has to take accountability. When I tell you the ancestors are not playing about you and your life, whatever you took a leap of faith on with this side hustle, in Islam, we used to call this a still away, it's like if you work in a job that you want to get away from, or maybe your time is up there, you start you something little by little on the side by way of a hustle so you can still away your freedom and stop working for other people and get into this boss energy. This is like LLC, sole proprietorship, business owner. Come on, honey. Could have started out small, but your side hustle is now bringing in actual money. Yeah, I just heard your income exceeds your outgo. Come through, Holy Spirit. Yeah. Somebody comment down below. My income exceeds my outgo times 10. I know that's right. Listen, yeah, look, I cannot make this up. Even at the bottom of the deck, it says turning your back. You are not interested. You're not interested. And you know what's so interesting? The feeling that I feel from you is very peaceful. You're happy with your decision. You're happy with the way you closed out the cycle. You're happy. Somebody like you gave them love and they gave you hate. Plain and simple. Now that ass is under judgment. Welcome to Retrograde. It's going to be an interesting ride. For some, it might be bumpy, and for others, it could be quite smooth. Okay. Yeah, if this resonated, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for the love, the support, the donations, donating love and light, good vibes, high frequency. For those people that have just joined the memberships, what's good? You already know what's going on over there, okay? Unfiltered, unhindered, by way of online regulations over there in the memberships, readings that are just going to be lit moving forward as we approach the end of the year. I love y'all, okay? I really do. That's why I come here. I love you so much. Thank you for your love and support. Listen, keep your vibrations high, baby. Whatever you're doing is working. You're winning, you're winning, you're winning. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.